Hey, what's going on, guys? Ben, aka Sauce here, and today I'm bringing you guys another video. And if you don't know, I'm like the biggest Bucks fan around. Um, I've been a Bucks fan since Giannis won Most Improved Player, which was the same year Westbrook won MVP. Which I don't know when that was, to be honest, off the top of my head, but it's more than 10 years ago, I would say. So I've been a Bucks fan and a Giannis bandwagon glazer for a while now, especially because of my young age. It's been most of my lifetime I've been a Bucks fan. But anyways, I woke up this morning to these two texts. I was going through my notifications because it's 8:20 a.m. I had just woke up. I'm on my way to work. So I see, well done, Milwaukee. Why Richard Jefferson likes the Bucks haul and the Giannis blockbuster. And then shout out Francis. He says, and here I thought Boston was going to take. So just seeing these two texts alone, I was like, let me turn on the screen recording. Let me put my mic on. Let me give y'all my raw live reaction to whatever the Bucks trade is. Now I haven't seen anything. This is almost like a time capsule type situation because I will always be like, you know, all my millions of subs, they're probably gonna be like, "Hey, Ben, what was your reaction when Giannis actually ended up getting traded?" I'm like, "Hey, refer back to this video." So here we go. I'm gonna go over to Twitter. Not gonna go to Shams because I hate Shams. Shams. He's been saying Giannis is going to get traded for years and years. He's like, okay, Giannis is going to trade this offseason. Nope, he's going to get traded this deadline. Giannis is going to go to Boston today. And then none of this ever happens. And it's so stupid. And you know the reference, or do you know the saying, a broken clock is twice once a day. A broken clock is right twice a day. It's because if you're stuck at like 12:23, a clock on the wall is, then it'll be 12:23 twice for 2 minutes a day. So that's kind of Shams just saying, Giannis is getting traded. Yep, Giannis is getting traded. Yep. Hey guys, Giannis is getting traded. And it finally happens after 2 years of him saying it nonstop. More than 2 years, actually. So without further ado, I've edged y'all enough. Let's go over to Twitter and let's see. I'm going to go, Bucks Realm. Sure. Anything that's not Shams. Okay. Yeah, this right here, this he put this on IG and Twitter, said the same thing. God, I trusted you at the beginning, and I will continue to trust you throughout. And it's like Giannis walking away. And I don't know why we got to be so cryptic all the time. I don't know if you saw Kuzma, his other tweet. He was like, big things are happening. Just wait. Something like that. And yeah, I guess Kuzma might be in this trade, but here we go. Bucks trading two-time MVP, NBA champ Giannis to the Heat. I don't like that he's with the Heat because the Heat, my least favorite team. If you know, the Bucks and the Heat have been going through rivalries for years and years now. Just like first, second round matchup, just bloodbath. We beat the Heat en route to our championship, and the Heat swept us as the eighth seed. The next season, they went on to the finals and then lost. So yeah, it sucks that I'm gonna have to root for Giannis to succeed in Miami. But let's see who Giannis is gonna be playing with and who the Bucks get in return. Full package. We're also trading Bobby. Bobby. I mean, if we're going youth movement, we should probably get rid of Miles Turner, Bobby, Kuzma. Those are probably the big three that come to mind. But yeah, Bobby, man, I love me some Bobby P buckets. And we get Tyler Hero, okay, 26-year-old French All-Star. That's not bad. So the other trade option was with the Celtics, and we would have gotten probably like Jaylen Brown, Hugo Gonzalez, and 2 first-round picks. And Jaylen Brown is actually 29 years old. Giannis being 31 years old. We're not getting there very much younger, so I don't really like that trade for us with the Celtics trade, even though Jaylen Brown was top 5 in MVP voting this season. I don't know. I guess at least we get Tyler Hero instead, who's 3 years younger than he is. So we get Tyler Hero. Okay, we get Khalil Ware, who's also very young. He is 21 years old. 20 years old. I like that. Khalil Ware is good. Is a good building block. We get Jaime Jaquez Jr., who's 25 years old. He was a Sixth Man of the Year finalist this past season. Um, Yep, that's not bad. It compares Shaka Jonas, who was a rookie point guard this past season, who played in like half the games or something. He didn't shoot the ball well, but he's young and he was a rookie, so maybe he can be something. We get 3 first round picks, including pick 13 this season. Okay. So we'll have pick number 10 and pick number 13 this year with 2 future picks. I mean, Mikal Bridges went for 5 first round picks, and we're telling me Giannis is going for 3 first round picks. Let's see, we get 1 pick swap, 1 second. Mikal Bridges went for what? Bogdan Bogdanovic and 5 first round picks, and Giannis goes for 3 first round picks and Tyler Hero, Jaime Jaquez, Khalil Ware. I mean, the math just isn't mathing. Giannis is the number 4 player in the world, in my opinion. In no order, you got Yoke, Shea, and Wemby, and you got Giannis in there. And I just can't believe that. I mean, I guess the Bucks really had no leverage because I just can't believe he's going for so little in the grand scheme of things. Like, it literally should be this plus like 5 more 1st round picks, to be honest. If you actually want like the full value for Giannis, I mean, at least we got more than what the Mavericks got for Luka, because that's like most recently, that's like the first thing that comes to mind. We're being like one of the top 5 players in the world being traded. Obviously, they got Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and 1 first round pick. It's just so funny. At least we get Tyler Hero, who is Tyler Hero a better asset right now than Anthony Davis was when he was trading? Anthony Davis was a top 15 to 20 player in the world when he got traded, but he was a little bit older, probably the same age Giannis is now, if not older, maybe 31, 32. And Tyler Hero's 5 to 6 years younger and is also a fringe all-star. Anthony Davis is probably still the better asset, but it's not by a wide margin. So, okay, so we got that. Let's see if there's anything else here. That's like I think he's just like showing he called a shot or something stupid. After months of deliberation, okay. It's so stupid how like accounts just like put out just jargon whenever this stuff happens. Like, for a while, John Horst and Pat Riley have been talking, and now they're finally able to strike a deal. Like, okay, bro, I know that, little bro. And then, hey, thank you, Giannis, for your service. Okay. I don't know like when the picks are. Let's go over to Scam Sharania. Mr. Stupid, Dumb, Stupid, Shams, Stupid, Stupid, Stupid. Freaking hate Shams. Oh, bang. The Heat are sending Milwaukee unprotected 2031 and 2033, along with pick number 13 in today's draft. Happy draft day, guys. Also, 2030 pick swap and 2033 second. So at least the picks are far in advance. That's good at least. And I mean, the picks far in advance. We get 2033 unprotected. Maybe Giannis is retired or goes to another team by then. But yeah, I guess that's the only saving grace there. But yeah. Let me guys know. Wait, what does this say? Trade does not include any additional teams, obviously one-on-one trade, but they won't make the deal until July 6th, which gives framework to see if there's opportunity to expand upon this trade. Okay. So yeah. So somebody could be rerouted. Hopefully we can add Miles Turner and Kyle Kuzma onto this trade to get them out of here, get even more youth. I've seen like the Raptors maybe want to get Miles Turner. I think literally like I did see the Julius Randle trade. If we literally like do that, like swap a late first for an early second and get off Miles Turner money, I'd be fine with that. Kind of like what the Timberwolves did with Jay Randall. But also at the same time, we're tanking now, so we don't need cap space. Um, Let me see if we can see the starting five. No. Let me try. Nope. Nope. Let's try NBA Central. This isn't Centel. Oh. Ryan Rollins, who's like 23. Tyler Hero, who's like 26. Jaime Jaquez, who's 25. Kyle Kuzma, bro, is not starting. You could have put Uzman Jang there. You could have put anybody but freaking Kyle. I just realized Thanasis was not in the trade. Thanasis is still on the Bucks, unless he's a free agent. I don't know. Thanasis still on the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma, who's not going to be starting for us. I don't know what we're talking about. And then Kalel Ware, who I do love. But we have pick 10 and pick 13, so I think one of those two picks is probably going to slide in at that power forward spot. Or we could get Usman Jang to start, or we could trade Miles Turner, Kyle Kuzma for a younger power forward. Top of mind, can't really think of anything. Maybe like Giannis we could trade. Just kidding. But yeah, now for our picks. We have pick 10 and pick 13 in today's draft. Um, we don't have next year's pick. We don't have the following or the following or the following. We have our own pick in 2030. 2031, we have our pick and the Heat's pick. And then the following year, we have our pick and rights to swap with the Heat. And then the following year, we have our pick and the Heat's pick. So, yeah, there's that. I'd give this trade like a C because I feel like we could have gotten a lot more for a top four player in the world, but also apparently we didn't have leverage, and I guess this is the best we're going to get. At least we get two picks in this year's draft, I guess, and we get Tyler Hero, who's a French All-Star, and is only 26 years old. I give this a C out of 10 when it's all said and done, which it maybe, I mean, there could be another team in the mix rerouting Tyler Hero or adding on Miles Turner somewhere else. I'll have to see like if Giannis has tweeted anything since then, saying like thanks Milwaukee or whatever. If anybody said anything else, maybe I'll make a second video if there's any more crazy wazy news. But thank you guys for watching my live reaction. If you stuck around to this part of the video, make sure you go ahead and leave it a like. Helps out, and it takes 1.5 milliseconds. You could have done it by now. You can subscribe if you want, but I'm not going to force you. I'm going to force you to like, though. But thank you guys for watching, and goodbye. And goodbye, and good.